Hello everyone, this is Rizame Pidoche and welcome to my vlog. Hello everyone, this is Rizame Pidoche and welcome to my vlog. So in this video, we are going to enter this university and we are going to ask some students about a policy that interests them. So let's go. What's your name?
I'm Jidel Cherry H. Sigal from Social Studies 3.
So I have a question here about school policy. So is there any school policy that interests you? It's either a school policy from your previous school or in this university.
Well, so the most common, I think, here in our school is the wearing of school uniform policy.
So do you agree or disagree with that policy? Why or why not?
I super agree. I agree to that policy since our school required us to wear not much, no, dili kayo siya strict, but as I've heard or observed in our school is mostly of us wearing the school uniform since it is kind of formal to look at and it is decent.
Yes, I agree with that. So the school uniform somewhat gives us an identity that
Yes.
we are schooling here in Baisu or in any institution. So is there something that you want to change about that school policy in this university? Like,
Well, I could say if I were given a authority or the power to change or modify our school policy, especially the wearing of uniforms, and I can say that there's no need to change because I could say if I say this, I would be biased, but also as a Baisuan or the Bohol Island State University student, is all the students here are very, respectful or musunod jud sila sa is kanang sa safe policy ani nga school, and I could say is wala na siya nga i-change.
so thank you so much, Miss Jadale, for giving your time in answering my questions. So guys, let's interview another students. Let's find another students to answer the same questions that I have asked for Miss Jadale. So let's go. Let's go. Hi, Miss.
Hi, Mom.
Can I interview you for a while?
Yes.
What's your name, Miss?
I'm Jurali Sagpang.
From what course are you?
I'm from this and Social Studies.
So, I have a question or so my question is there any school policy that interests you?
If there's a school policy that interests me, that would be the no cell phone policy that was implemented in my school during secondary. So I believe this no cell phone policy is still being implemented today, and in most schools, and they ban the use of cell phones during class hours, mainly due to it can give distractions, and students can easily engage into illegal activities like cheating. But in my perspective, cell phones can be a powerful tool to improve learning students can have easy access to educational apps and various learning resources like students in college. And it can be done through the proper use of cell phones in the classroom.
So it looks like you disagree to that policy.
Yes.
Why?
I disagree to no cell phone policy because cell phones, just like what I've said, it can be a powerful tool in improving learning because especially in present times there is a need to have access to various information, and students need to access to various educational apps to improve and widen their learning.
Yes, I agree. In this time we are now in the 21st century, where cell phone is one of our tools in getting information about the instructions and the lessons. So if you are a school administrator, is there anything or something that you want to change about that school policy?
So if I were one of the administrators, I would modify the policy in a way that cell phones are prohibited. However, there must be some considerations. So teachers may involve activities that would require students to use cell phones in the classroom under some conditions. So students must only be allowed to use cell phones for learning purposes only and during the activity or the lesson. And I think in this way, students will learn discipline and the responsible use of cell phones in improving learning, and they can also gain essential skills and that are needed in these present times. And in this way also they can prevent the engaging into legal activities, most especially cheating.
Yeah. So I agree with all of the things that you have said, Mr. Aline, and thank you so much for giving your time in answering my questions.
No problem.
Nice to meet you. Hello, sir.
Hi.
Can I have your time?
Yes.
Can I interview you for a while?
Yes.
What's your name?
I'm Gio Raot
From what course?
from BS Ed Social Studies 3.
So I have a question here, sir. So I have a question here, sir. It's all about school policy. So do you have any school policy that somewhat interests you?
Yes, I have.
What is that?
That policy is all about haircut policy or the grooming policy.
So do you agree or disagree with that policy?
I disagree.
Why?
I disagree in a sense that I think that the policy is on its faulty side. In my opinion, the haircut policy is not necessary for implementation because it doesn't have any effect on the students' academic performance. For many years, we have spent our life as a student in schools, and we are taught to have a good grooming, hair good grooming, especially for boys. But I believe having good grooming, haircut, good grooming or not doesn't affect their learning performance in school. So why do we need to abide by such rule? It's everybody's right to choose his or her look on how he would like it, and forcing a student to look different from what he would like to has a considerable effect in his self-esteem and confidence, which can lead to a low performance in school. Lack of self-esteem can cause depression, and thus depression hinders performance. It is a shallow reason to show unsatisfactory performance by a student just because of having lack of self-esteem due to not having proper haircut. How come this policy only applies to male? Then how about the girls? Isn't hairstyling girls' hair more tedious than males' earline hairstyle? On our side, I think it's a bit unfair.
Yes, I agree to what I agree to what you have said, sir, because haircut is somewhat our way of expressing ourselves and letting girls to do whatever haircut they want while prohibiting boys to do any style in their hair is somewhat unfair. So, if ever you are given a chance to be a school administrator, sir, is there something that you want to change about that policy?
Yes. If given a chance, schools should change this policy by giving freedom to students on what their preferred hairstyles and what they want for their hair to look, because schools should change this policy by giving freedom to students regarding hairstyles but mirrors the parameters of decency together with it. As long as the hairstyle is decent and neat, it should be allowed. Wouldn't it be fair if we have freedom on how we want to look too? We have our own preferences on how we want to look too. All of us want to appear the best that we can because it shows that we care for ourselves, and by this it's also a way to express ourselves, who we are, and show others our individuality.
Yes, I totally agree with you, sir. And thank you so much for giving your time in answering my questions, and nice to meet you. Thank you, sir. So there you have it, guys. So those are the 3 responses that I have gained after interviewing 3 respondents. So one of them said that the policy that they want to change is the proper haircut, and another respondent said that the policy that she wants to change is the no cell phone policy in her previous school, while the other respondent said that she totally agreed with the policy of school uniform. So that's it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching.